Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. This morning we're going to be doing a reading for all the tiger people. So if you are a tiger, this reading is for you. If you know any tigers, then point them in the direction of this video. They may find it interesting. And a big thank you to all those that have hit that subscribe button already. Let's see how this week has been for all you tiger personalities and those born in the year of the tiger, shall we? Let's see, let's stop it there. And we'll go one from the bottom, one from the middle, one from the top. What have we got? We've got a black, we've got a black, and we've got that white. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, not a great start, tiger people. Not a great start. Monkey, that's your conflict card right there. I mean, it's a doer, but that is a conflict card. There's like, there's just natural conflict going on for you at the moment, isn't there? Just overall, just confusion and just not sure what you're doing. You're sort of in like a place, like a love-hate place. You're not in a place where you hate being, but you hate what's going on in that place at the moment. You love where you are. You love what you're doing. You're a very passionate person as a tiger, but you're starting to hate on things a little bit, you know? A lot's getting you down. And you've got some competition too. You have got competition here. And you're not gonna take defeat here gracefully, are you? Nope, not at all. Yeah, there's somebody poking you, isn't there? Pulling on the tiger's tail. Lots of challenges at the moment. Lots of inner work as well. Yeah, you've neglected yourself quite a bit. Putting people first again, huh, tiger people? That's what you're doing. You're putting people first above you again. Typical as a tiger. Always the humanitarian, always looking for equality, always looking for fairness, but you're leaving yourself out here, aren't you? You're leaving yourself out and you're not taking care of yourself here. That monkey is that direct conflict card. If you want to know more about the conflicts and the conflict lines and the compatibility triangles, then do hit the subscribe button because we're going to be talking about that more in videos in the future. But yeah, with that monkey there, you're going to have to work through this, aren't you? You've got some stuff you need to work through. You're jumping through hoops at the moment. And maybe for people that don't even deserve you. You are trying to help people that they don't even appreciate your help. There is something going on, and it's definitely affecting you in a bad way. Not even in a bad way, in an indifferent way. Like I say, you're not in a bad place. You're just not liking where you are at the moment. Because of, I guess, putting too much pressure on yourself to make everybody happy and to keep everybody happy and to do everything that everybody else needs you to do. It's exhausting, isn't it? It's exhausting. You're going to run yourself into the ground big time. You're being too considerate of other people. And I know that sounds a bit harsh, I suppose, especially for a tiger, because you want to help people. You want to be there for people. You want to do your best to make sure that everybody's okay and everybody's happy and everybody's content. But the truth of it is what use is everybody around you being happy and content and being provided for if you're not happy and content yourself and providing for yourself? You need to look at that. You need to fix that. There you are. The selfish snake comes in, the negative karma card. Again, not a great card for you tiger people, because the snake and the tiger, they're not very compatible, but this is the negative karma card right in the middle there. Again, if you want to know more about the karmic cards, hit that subscribe button because we're going to be doing videos about that as well. But you're suspicious about something, aren't you? Something's happening. This could be something to do with a relationship or something to do with people around you. Something doesn't feel right. You're feeling quite threatened. You're feeling quite intimidated. You're feeling indifferent, out of sorts, out of your comfort zone. Your intuition is ringing alarm bells. Red flags are popping up and you are noticing them now. You're seeing some red flags. Yeah, try not to become cold though in this phase of where you're at, because it will be very easy for you to shut down and become very cold and snappy and just lose your temper at people out of frustration. Yeah, there's some misunderstandings coming here. Something, maybe because of the lack of communication, maybe. Or maybe it's because you've come to a conclusion, whether it's right or wrong, and you've decided to run with it. And you've decided to fixate on it. You've come to a conclusion, an assumption. You've made up this story of what's happening. And I'm not saying the story's not true. There could be some fact to back it up. I'm not saying that your suspicion is unwarranted. I'm just saying that your suspicion has given you this inclination that something's going on, and you refuse to now believe something different. You got to trust your intuition on this one, I think, Tiger people. I mean, that monkey card there is definitely something that is causing you conflict. Something is happening around you in your present place and where you're at. And it's brought you into this space here where things aren't looking good. And you've noticed that. And also, that snake again, the selfish snake, telling you to be more selfish, to look after yourself, to be caring for your own needs and not everybody else's around you. If you feel that there's some people around you taking the piss and maybe manipulating the situation for their own advantage, basically using you, cut them out. And whatever you're giving them, give to yourself. If there are people around you and you feel that they're no good for you, cut them out. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Because that love, that respect, that trust, that care, that consideration, that loyalty, all of this, the equality and fairness that you are trying to bestow upon everybody around you, there are people around you that are just taking full advantage of your kindness, full advantage of you. You've noticed it, but you need to do something about it. You need to cut these people out and give whatever you're giving them to yourself. Stop giving them time and energy and put your focus on you. That's what you need to do. Because you're hanging on to something now that you know isn't good for you. You're dwelling on stuff that you know is only temporary or is going to pass. And it could pass and it will pass. I mean, we're going into this white card here. That white snake, another snake. Still, not great, but at least it's white. So if you can, if we look at these two here, we'll keep that one there for a second, but let's have a look at these two. These two are very selfish. These two are incompatible in themselves. The monkey and the snake aren't even compatible with each other, but they're definitely incompatible with the tiger. If you look at those two there, it's telling you, you need to do self-work. You need to be selfish. You need to look after yourself. You need to cut out people and stop holding on to the wrong things. You need to focus on you and stop putting yourself down. Stop putting too much pressure on yourself. Stop holding on to things that don't serve you. Because these things that don't serve you, they definitely don't deserve you. You're a great person. You're a good person inside. And you reflect that. And you project it out into the world. And people do see it. And there are those out there that do appreciate it. And that's what this card's now coming in. This card here is the white snake. Which again, it's still negative karma. But if you can just look after yourself a little bit. And as I say, work on these aspects of who in your circle you need to maybe distance yourself from and stuff like this, it's going to turn back around and it's going to work in your favor. It's going to work in your favor. It's either that negative karma is going to affect you or it's going to be put out there for those around you and it's going to push them away, and that's what you need. You can't hold on to things that aren't yours. You can't keep holding on to things that don't belong to you. Equally, you can't fix things that aren't yours to fix. And if it isn't broken, there's no fixing anyway. And I think that's what this is saying here, is that you are constantly looking for things that are broken to fix, but they're not broken. You think they're broken because you would want them in a different way, or you would want to change something about it, or you could do it differently. And you think, that doesn't look right. I think it's broken. But then when you go to fix it, you find out that it's not actually broken. So you can't fix it. Now you've got yourself in a right little tiz, because what do? You need to take a step back. You need to start listening to your intuition. The snake is a very intuitive person. The snake is very sort of adapted to feeling the change in the wind and feeling the change in vibrations and stuff, just like tigers. And that emotional sort of intelligence that you have, that's going to serve you really well. You need to listen to your intuition right now, tiger people. Selfishness is self-care, okay? So if you're looking after yourself, if you are taking care of all the things you need to take care of by yourself, that's self-care. That's selfish. Not a bad thing. Don't let people say it's a bad thing either. Self-care is selfish. And sometimes selfish is the way to be. You got 3 cards there that, okay, these two are the same, as in snakes. But all cards there are pointing towards selfishness. And I don't say selfishness in a bad way. I'm saying selfishness is a good thing here, especially for you. You need to work this out, Tiger people. You need to start eliminating those drains of your energy, the people that are sucking you dry and exhausting you. Listen to that intuition. Listen to yourself. If something is wrong, leave it behind and move. Don't try and fix it. Don't hold on to it. Keep moving forward, especially as we move into this week, because you've got that white snake karmic card. So make sure that you are paying attention, Tiger people. Pay attention, be vigilant, trust your intuition, and we'll find out next week how you guys have got on when we come back and we do another Tiger reading next Tuesday. Just for there, just before we do the reading for the rabbit people. So we'll be doing the rabbit reading later on. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all then. If not, I will see you next Tuesday for another reading for the Tiger people. Until then, guys, love and peace.